Okay, welcome to Growth Hacken. This is technically episode 5 or 6, but we're actually going to release this one first. I wasn't planning on releasing any episodes until October, but Alex Hormozi just did his book launch for $100 million money models this past Saturday. And so I was just kind of in awe of his launch event, and I really just wanted to make a quick episode about it. So I actually pre-ordered the book, but during the event, he kind of wanted to set a world record for 24-hour sales of a nonfiction book, and so during the event he explained that 9 of the 10 record holders or top 10 book sales were by politicians, and he's kind of just like, it's kind of bullshit that the top 9 or 10 book sales for nonfiction are just politicians' memoirs that probably weren't even written by them. So he had the record was 1.4 million books sold in 24 hours. He had the Guinness Book of World Records there, and within 24 hours he sold, I think it was 2.7 million copies. So he nearly doubled the world record for book sales for nonfiction in 24 hours. As of today, it's nearly 3 days later. It's Monday. The book launch was Saturday. He has nearly 3.5 million books sold. So anyway, I pre-ordered the book. During the launch event, he had a special offer to try to entice people to buy more books. Basically, you're able to pay $6,000 to buy 200 books and then donate. Basically, the premise is that you would donate those books to other entrepreneurs. So you can give the books away yourself, or they would give them away for you after 12 months if they weren't used. So as a part of that deal, he had a couple bonus offers. So not only did you get the books, you also had, I think he had like 12 or 13 different playbooks on various things. So basically there's a playbook on sales, a playbook on marketing, a playbook on advertising, a playbook on pricing. He also had a special launch playbook. So it's not even done yet. He said he was going to send it out after the event's over. But so he basically built a playbook on how he built the launch event, different, sales tactics he used to get pre-registers, people to sign up for the event, all the different step-by-step processes that he took to get people to sign up, make the offers, all the stuff. So I think he said he had 500,000 pre-registers for the live event. And during the event, there were, I believe at one point, 120,000 live viewers. And this event went on for, I think it was only planned for, I think, 3 or 4 hours, but he actually stayed alive, broadcasting on YouTube for 8 or 9 hours. And I'll come back to that. But so he had a 200 book offer. Basically, it's $6,000. You get 200 books and then all these bonus offers. And so over the past 3 or 4 years, he's been doing these live, I guess you can call them training events with other business owners. So basically, they come to him with their biggest pain points, and he helps them resolve them. And so he's seen every kind of business under the sun, what their pain metric was, I guess, if you want to call it. So like, if you need, let's say you have people flooding your door with wanting to buy your thing, you can't deliver on that service enough. He'll kind of train you on how to unblock that roadblock. Again, 3 or 4 years worth of this training data. They have all the notes from it. He basically had this giant binder this big of notes that they uploaded into this AI tool that was a part of this bonus. So the AI tool was trained on all that data, all of his books, I believe probably all of his podcasts. I mean, basically everything that he's done in the past 3 or 4 years, they wrote all that stuff down, put it into an AI model, and sold that model as a part of this package. You can buy this whole package for $6,000. You get 200 books. You get all these playbooks, which basically they're checklists on how to solve all these different types of problems. So let's say you're having a hard time converting your leads into sales. Basically, he has all these different checklists, and I don't have it in front of me, but I'm just gonna kind of try to open this book up here and show you. So here, he has a rule here for buy X, get Y free. So basically, buy one shirt, get two free, or for services, you buy X amount of months, get Y months free. Buy one pair, get two pair free. And he kind of breaks down every single offer, why it works, why it doesn't work, when to present it, upsells, downsells, when to present those, how to present those. There's so many different things. I mean, everything that you can imagine under the sun that would block you from scaling your business, he's basically solved. So let me take a step back. The principle of a money model is you basically want to. This is another thing that he basically used the launch as proof for the book. So he used the money model for the launch event. So the premise of a money model is you want to be able to make more money than you're putting into marketing and sales to acquire that customer. So let's say it takes you $20 to acquire a customer, his goal, the goal of a money model is to make more than $20 back within 30 days, so that you can reinvest that money back into acquiring more customers, and it basically scales infinitely. Because if money's not a bottleneck for growth, there's nothing. The only thing stopping you from growing is getting more leads. For Loop Internet, like on average, it costs us like $800 or $700 a home to build fiber to someone's home, and not only that, it takes 12 months by the time we apply for pole permits to the time we can actually service a home. And so we have to lay out 12 months worth of capital before we can even sign a customer up. Then we have to wait another, 24 months to break even on that customer after we hook them up. And so basically we have 3 years of capital laid out before we even break even. And so the whole point of a money model is to earn enough revenue to grow exponentially, so you can just reinvest that same capital that you earn in acquiring more customers. So as a part of the $6,000 offer, they lined up a firm to do financing for this deal, and basically you were able to do, I think they have 24 month payment plans at 0% financing if you qualified to get the package that they were offering. Which, if you were doing it 24 months, it came down to like $250 a month. And basically, when I was considering buying this, which I did, for me, it basically came down to, is this going to be worth $250 a month of value? Am I going to get $250 a month worth of value out of buying this? And I mean, right now I'm paying $200 a month just for ChatGPT's Pro plan. And so just for the AI tool alone, because it's specifically tailored to solve business problems, to me, no brainer, just for the AI tool alone. Then you get the 200 money model, 100 million money model books. And so you actually get 200 books, like they're physical books that you can get. And so you can use these books, which I'm going to do, I'll tell you in a second, to give away or give to your leads or your customers. What I'm doing is, if you go on growthhacken.com right now and sign up for my mailing list, I will send you the redemption code to pick up one of these books for free. All you gotta do is go to the link, and it'll be shipped to your house for free. So I'm using, and I didn't mention, this is actually tax deductible because it's a donation, technically. So like if I'm donating 200 books, cost me $6,000, all of that money is essentially a donation. So I get to write that off, and I'm using these as a lead generator to acquire people to follow my podcast and mailing list. Not only that, all of his playbooks have checklists on how to grow my business, how to scale my business. So again, for $250 a month for 24 months, absolute no-brainer. Like there's no reason that I can't get enough value out of that. And so that's what I used to justify buying this package. The other thing that I want to mention, and that's what I was going to mention earlier. The other thing I want to mention was I was just in absolute awe of how well prepared he was for this event. So in the past, he mentioned that he would read his books 3 times a day for months before he was doing the audiobook recordings. And so if you watch the live event, which you can actually go back and do, it's on YouTube, during the event, he basically had this entire event memorized. It was a 90-minute event of the slideshows, which he knew word for word. And he didn't only do it once, he did it twice. He did it on Saturday, and then he did it again on Sunday. And so it just shows you like how much effort and dedication he's willing to put into something like this. And again, he sold 3.5 million copies of this, over $100 million worth of $100 million money model books in, I don't know, 36, 48, or 72 hours now. It's just absolute, like $100 million in 3 days on a book is fucking mind blowing. He's actually still, it's actually day 3. He's still doing a live event right now, answering questions to his live YouTube audience. So I think, that kind of covers it. Again, this book is worth every penny. If you want a copy of it, go to growthhacken.com, enter your email address into the email submission mailing list sign up, and I will send you a code to get one of these for free. So thanks for chiming in. Episode 5 or 6, actually going to be released first. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.